Hall of Fame was first instituted in 2008. There are over 100 people, members of the Hall. We'll induct 3 more tonight. Our Hall of Fame nominees. Again, I mean, this is a career award. They have made a profound difference in this industry over the span of their careers. And listen, I mean, the 3 that are here, we couldn't have asked for 3 more deserving individuals who will grace the stage right now. I just want to mention that this year we did introduce a new voting system. So it is open voting for 50% of the award, and we have a team of judges that vote for the other 50%. We will rotate this judging panel every year. So listen, if you're not in the hall this year, I mean, please feel free to get a nomination in for next year. Okay, let's get on to the inductees. Our first inductee is Lisa Neggs.
Joe took away most of my points. Thank you. Truly, thank you. I'm both humbled and honored to stand here today. Congrats to all the nominees and award winners. Honestly, when I think of all the people who've guided me, mentored me, and helped me along the way, I can name so many who deserve this recognition just as much, if not more, than me. So let's be clear. I'm the one who solves problems with humor and sarcasm. I can be loud. I could probably do this from here. Irreverent, and yes, sometimes downright obnoxious. And I'll probably lean on that for a minute, because if I don't, you might see the ugly cry. Looking back, the love of my cars and trucks were early. Like standing or laying in the driveway, holding a flashlight for my dad and my brothers, desperately trying to aim it and hold it still while they were working and grumbled. Or in high school, when my vocational test results came back as top score in auto mechanics. Who knew? I started as a temp in HR back in 1995. Side note, 2 years before that, I was a single mom on food stamps. And like so many others, I wasn't really asked. I was drafted to handle the fleet for Pizza Hut. And just like that, my fleet career began. I had one day with the former fleet manager at Pizza Hut, who wasn't included in the move from Wichita to Dallas. So really, I just made it up as I went. From Pizza Hut, then all of Yum Brands, managing 1,700 sedans, and after 12 years there, I moved on to fleets requiring upfit. What was I thinking? Box trucks, lift gates, shelving, and custom coin vaults in Toyota trucks. Then to oil field service bodies, and so on. And so on. I even tried to sell trucks for Rush after a reduction in force, and the one thing I learned there, I'm not a salesperson. Dr. Seuss once said, "Step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act." And hasn't it been just that? Balancing supply chain issues, COVID, strikes, rail car shortages, industry mergers, you know who you are, tariffs, and oh yes, carb regulations. But Dr. Seuss also wrote, "Oh, the places you will go, and wow, have we gone places." If it hadn't been for Fleet, would I have ever met Carol Shelby, Mike Rowe, who my husband actually gave me a free pass? Okay, Joe Theismann or General Wald at my first ever AFLA. That man was amazing. I've also driven really fast on Phoenix Motor Speedway, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and Memphis Motor Speedway. Driven from Napa Valley over the mountains to Reno at my very first 1996 GM product preview. That was amazing. Been to Las Vegas more times than I can count. Watched the Ducks march through the Peabody Hotel. Or learned why wheelbases, cab to axle measurements, and GVWR actually matter. Heard some of the most outrageous excuses for accidents. Been tasked to explain the difference in closed and open-end leases. Or looked in my crystal ball to determine fleet costs 5, 7, 10 years out, and the ROI on those. Not possible. Along the way, I've worked with just about every player out there. This goes back to that merger thing. Wheels, Mike Albert, Citigroup, City Capital, USFL, PHH, ARI, Lease Plan, Coleman, Napide, Supreme, Wabash, Fleet Street, Fleet Response. Participated in multiple advisory boards, offering new ideas and feedback to the OEMs and FMCs. And the camaraderie, laughter, networking, assistance, and learning opportunities have been priceless. And I've been lucky in my career to meet people who really made an impact in my career. This goes back some years. Pat Turner, Alcon Labs. Delwyn Peacock, Texas Farm Bureau. Jim Frank, Wheels. Mike Pitcher, Speaker Extraordinaire. Steve Bender, Fleet Street, and TV star. Mike Antich, Chris Brown, Lauren Fletcher, Bobbitt. Dave DiRepo, semi-retired, and more importantly, his lovely wife. Mike Sims, Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints, who, by the way, was so mad at me for not telling anyone that I got married in 1999, and many more. The fleet business is unique, challenging, frustrating, and rewarding. But more importantly to me, it hasn't just been about the business. It's been about friendships, here we go, and relationships, lifelong ones. And here comes the ugly cry, so brace yourself. Sue Miller, Lee Miller, Teresa Belding, Khaki Butson, Deb Struna, Crystal Garcia, Aurora Suarez, Lori Olson, Lori Gill, Elsie Lucia, Jeannie Bandy, Sherry Calkins, Laura Jo Swiak, Jessica Whitmer. We could be here for a while. These are just some of the people who stood by me through the challenges, layoffs, fleet reductions, mergers, kids. These are the ones who made the work lighter and who've been there for me personally and professionally. Thank you to all of the others who've offered assistance and coaching over the past 30 years. 30 years this month. And one other thing before I go into this. AFLA is so fabulous. I want to thank everybody who has helped this weekend. Personally, It takes a village, and y'all have been so kind to Ray in helping him maneuver around this place. So most of all, my partner, confidant, friend, husband. Ray has always believed in what I was doing, never complained about the travel, the weekend phone calls when drivers were stuck on the side of the road, or standing at a gas pump with a non-working gas card. So here's to the laughter, the ride and drives, the spreadsheets, the teams meetings, the conferences, and the friendships that made it all worthwhile. And as I've been known to say, probably too often, Fleet is a
Family.
life sentence.
Oh.
None of us are done here, so buckle up. I'm not done yet.
Oh.